Hello, YouTubers. I bet you thought I was going to show you this. Hello, YouTubers. Joe Kersey here and Paul Bennett on Tuesday, August 25th.
2:15.
2:15 in the afternoon, Eastern Daylight Time. Now, I thought initially I'd start this thing, I'd be walking up down the driveway and yakking up and down the driveway and so forth, but I elected not to do that, simply because I didn't want to hold the horse with the camera. You see, I mean, despite the fact that this arm is out of the sling, I'm still sort of following the 90-degree, sort of this kind of rule if I can. But it hurts a lot less, and I can take care of myself. That means I can take a shower and wipe my own behind. So that's pretty much all you need to do, isn't it? And cook your own food.
Really?
Yeah. So there you go.
Be able to get your pants back up.
Well, yeah, you want to get your pants back up. But, not always, but in general. Particularly when the electric guy shows up with a female forester unannounced in the driveway earlier this morning. This is the first time this guy's shown up without calling ahead of time. The tree guys didn't show up today. I'm surprised. It was a beautiful day. It was cool.
Right. It's still on 60 degrees.
It's not. The sun's basically overcast for the most part. There was a sunny period, but it's been overcast most of the day with a nice Tupperware sky. It's perfect working conditions for this kind of work. I'll tell you, that ground down there ain't going to get any drier given the water leak up here by the water company. So,
yeah.
Anyway, we had a bit of a discussion about this, proposed electric pole stake as it's currently positioned, which differs significantly from the way it was, initially presented to me and my attorney on the diagram that was presented last Tuesday. And it's always like, well, I'll have to get the engineers on that. And I'm thinking, no. What if the engineers are going to decide the issue, then let me get them out here and let us all talk to the engineers, or get the engineers up to the attorney's office and let's talk to the engineers. I didn't say that, but that's what I'm thinking. I'm starting to think maybe the old bait and switch is starting to kick in here. Maybe not. We'll see. This guy's been pretty straightforward up until now. And this morning I got a call from Trans Systems. Trans Systems. No S on the trans. The people who negotiate, ripping the property out of your hands for the state of Ohio. This guy, I'd met with him a couple times, and he seems like he's a very decent guy. I have no problem with him. He said, I just wondered if you got all you wanted out of the garage and the house. I said, yeah. I said, that's being clear, have at it, go to it. So he says, I'm going to send you a form to sign, a claim form. Apparently they're going to pay me $150 for me taking stuff out of my own property. He says, I think it'll be about $150. See, now that's another interesting thing, because when he talked to me initially a few months back, he said that's about $250. See how things subtly change.
Changing the price.
Well, enough about me pissing and moaning. How was your day, Paul?
Fine.
Oh, no, it wasn't. You had to go traipsing down after a bunch of paperwork.
Right. I got the paperwork and I got it back over to the hotel.
You weren't any
So
too,
they
I'm going to
just-
say, this man wasn't any too damn happy about having to sit all morning waiting to do this. Were you?
Whoa. They don't open. They not, but they didn't open the office up down here.
That's because they're operating. These guys are in the operating room making big bucks.
till
before
1
they
o'clock.
Before they open up their office, which drains the big bucks.
Oh, there's nobody there but a receptionist, and she'll only be there from 1 to 3.
So that you have your paperwork?
She had to pull it up and then run it off.
Was it acceptable to the powers that be over at the hotel?
Couldn't tell you. Dee Dee was in a meeting.
Oh. Well, I guess you'll find out soon enough one way or the other.
So I gave it to Marks and sure she got it.
Well, was there anything on this? Did you read through it? Was there anything unusual on it?
No, I didn't read through it. Should have. Didn't. Well, I never saw the last one either because they faxed it straight to
These
who I
things-
wanted it to go
These
to.
things are incomprehensible anyway. I'll tell you. You know, I've seen some of these things. You know, honest to God, it's probably just as well you didn't read it. I mean, I'm saying that in all seriousness.
Yeah.
I don't know why they go to such great lengths to slip stuff by people because it's incomprehensible. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I said, well, I was going to just say, especially if the doctors fill it out the way they write. I mean,
Well,
that shit's illegible
yeah, I get kind
sometimes.
of tired of that old doctor handwriting stuff because I always printed everything, but my Lord, there's our Serbian friend a few miles west of here. When he signs, his signature is basically like a little wavy line, like a pictogram for a snake in the sand. and his prescriptions get filled. It's amazing.
Yeah. I have one, it's like, it's the initial to his last name. That was it.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
all.
I'm not. When I had to write notes when I was, first year surgery resident. I mean, you had to write a lot of stuff, and obviously I didn't print all that stuff, and yes, it was pretty much illegible. And it was like my signature was like, it was like sort of like a series of almost. If you've seen this Jack Lou's signature on the new currency, the newer currency, it's just like almost like a series of circles, up and down. Well, elongated up and down circles.
I like the one when, you'll get an initial, you can tell what it is.
Yeah.
But then you get, like, a straight line. It's like, what the hell is that?
Well, it's one of those deals that it's not everybody has the luxury of pulling out a $500 or $600 Mountain Blanc pen with a big nib and unscrewing the cap, and sitting down leisurely to sign your name and the greatness of fullness, Oh, thank you,
Flatbed.
so and so. Well, at least it was a productive truck. It wasn't like some crotch.
It's a construction
Yeah.
flatbed where they can throw
Yeah.
a bulldozer.
Yeah, it
on
wasn't
the
some
back.
crotch rocket guy, riding his penis up with your rooms. Well, anything else to add today?
Well,
You sure?
yeah.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Oh. Well, all I can say is they missed two good days to work out here and get this shit.
Well,
cleaned up.
arguably yesterday. Well, as I was saying, when I was so rudely interrupted by technical considerations relating to my now over 20 times overwritten SD card and battery. Not battery this time. I think it's related to the SD card. These guys missed two good days to work. Yesterday, maybe they couldn't have worked because of the water there from the water leak. But it was dry enough today. They could have worked today, I think. I don't know. Maybe they need a bigger piece of equipment that isn't available, or some equipment's in the shop and they haven't gotten it back. But anyway. But as we pointed out, they don't really have to get this done until the day before the state wants to move their equipment in, and that could be anywhere between 30 and 45 days. And that's the minimum amount. It's probably going to be longer than that. So that's where it stands. Well, still, I'd just soon not have them up here anyway when I still have to worry about my arm. Well, I'm not worrying, but you know, it's just... Anyway, now we'll say bye-bye, YouTubers.
Have a good night.